Hello everyone. Uh, yep, it's me and I'm back with another work. Now this will be the last one of Nomifactory. It's been we got creative chess. Yes, we did manage to beat the smart pack. Well, I think we split Miss Normal. I did a lot of the work. Spick, she does some work posting, including setting up a lot of stuff. The flow of the firewall, but I have pushed very hard for this day and it's been about a week since we done, but I never got time to record it, so here you go, here's the video. Um, First thing first, we're often gonna check out all the, oh my god, this is, yeah, we did spam tank by the way. We're gonna check out all the art that we have, like here, it's gonna take a while to load these chunks, so load these chunks first, to be honest. There we go. So here are some of the art made by, that was sent by many people, many people. So there we go. Oh, this should know. Quick refresh should does the job. I don't add too much since the tank. There we go. We only got these. So these are the old one you've probably seen before. This is the old one. This is the old one. This is the old one. I really like this one. Okay, this will be a thumbnail of this video. I've got this new one here. So shout out to FF Cook server for this one. Very cool. But yeah, we got chess. I did put the recipe for creative chess here, I think. Yep, it is. It's creative chess. All I'm needed here. You need about, I think, 300-ish Harbor Universe. So let's go through the base, shall we? It doesn't really change that much from the tank base, to be honest. But let's start with the matte fluid solidifier. This is Spick's final contribution before she quit playing this and playing the Valkyrie 2 instead. So she passive every single ingot in this game. Yes, every single ingot in this game is passive here. It's insane. I don't know how she got the dedication to do this, but I'm really glad she did. She also does the work on passiving the micro miner tier 1, which is instrumental. But yeah, so this is our power generation. We run NAC reactor until we got creative RF. So that's what we got here. I'll just go through this base pretty fast because there's not a lot of reason to even go to it, right? You also know stuff at the tank episode, so I won't really do too much. Just showcasing some build we got here. We got the EBF. You only need 4, to be honest. You need 1 for microversium, engraved crystal chip, and 1 for neutronium doped wafer. This one is extra, by the way. This uses quantum flux alternative heavy plating, which is useful, I think, tier 9 and 10 macro miner. I think if I remember correctly, it's like tier 9 and 10 macro miner. All of these are running at, well, this one is running at UIV, and the rest is running at UV, which is basically free at this point. This is the setup we use. I stole this setup from 3Folds, so thanks 3 for using this. It's basically tank solidifier output to draw, and then we got the draw network over here that's connected up. All these are by the way, using both tank users using these are free and can carry more amps because you know spam a lot of machines. So I think running these are much better. Each of these have like 64 amps, so I think it's far more than enough to run this machine. So we got the one for the liquid, even in the main liquid, very simple. These have storage spots behind them. This is basically flexing tank at this point. We add another extra column for this. I did body these off. I switched the layout to run black because I'm tired of seeing white. Just nice color. We got this is the fluid wall here. If I need any more fluid, I just come here, set a fluid, and then set a storage spots to it. Very nice. I should have set all of these first, but no, that's my bad. We then have the 2 clean room. Now post tank, you actually don't need the normal clean room. You only need the stairway clean room. However, there's 2 part of the base, so why not? I built both here. This thing is broken for some reason. It just needs some time to load. It's fine. It needs some time to load. It's a bit. Yeah. So let's go to this one. For this one is the stairway clean room. No, I think I lost my creative RF. Probably. Maybe. Let me charge this thing. Let me open this up. Yeah, I think I lost my creative RF. I don't know why. I have the flux capacitor, I think. Yeah. Here. Let's just grab this. So like This also for agar dust, which I don't know exactly why I need agar dust post tank, to be honest. I think it's for the it's for the culinary generator, which is used to making the rainbow generator, which is to make the rainbow generator here, which is to make the creative energy source. These are very expensive, by the way. It took a lot of time to craft. So these are the culinary generator. Why are they not running again? I don't know why. I guess it's like out full. I don't know. But we got stem cells. So I don't know if running LCRs are better for stem cell. I think they are because they get perfect overclock. And to be honest, running UHV power into this isn't easy. Which is why I only run this at UV. It's like 19 seconds. I have 4 of these LCR wall share, which make it really nice. And yeah, it's pretty cool setup. I personally really like it. I think this setup's really cool. You could use this setup, by the way. But basically, you got like a void, cover the void. I think like bacteria or some stuff. But all these make stem cells, you need a lot of stem cells. I recommend setting this as early as you can. 4 LCR UV should be sufficient for your need, unless you really spam a lot. And in that case, I build this green void. The other clean room, which is actually not needed, I just built it because I want symmetry, has 2 large circuit assembler. These are running at UIV, I think. So before you ask, wait, you call it UIV? UIV is like a gradual cavity thing. Well, oh, I actually did part over. Oopsie. UIV is basically a retrocavity thing. We got these things. The UHV 16 AM energy hash. This can basically turn any multi-block running straight to UIV, which is really cool. You can even run on like UXV, I think, if you run 2 of these for some recipe. But generally speaking, I run 2 UHV, 2 16 UHV. Now these do take I think if I remember correctly, yeah, this which does suck up UHV circuit, but post time you can set up UHV circuit. It's not that hard. So this run filtration maintenance hash, which is basically a maintenance hash that let you do clean rooms up. I did not know this, I put a split clean room. Originally a lot of these was inside here, but I moved it in. So this one make wetware processor, and this one make wetware processor assembly. Post time you need a lot of this. I heavily recommend you set up at minimum. Like I only run these at like 16 in parallel, I think, because I don't really need more. But yeah, we don't run at 16 parallel here. But I think recommend running at 64 or even 256 is probably ideal. If you have the material to support it, I only done 16 and have to let my the base AFK a lot just to get the processor needed. So yeah, just prepare. You need a lot of wetware. I think like thousands of wetware. I remember I think it's like something, I think like a single creative energy source might take like 2000 processor, which is like 4000, but it's a lot of circuit. You got the cheaper circuit, which is nice, but still, try to set this up, don't make a big bottleneck. If I think maybe buffer it to like using a better buffer than this, 4K is not enough, by the way, so I recommend buffering this more. We then have this part, which I really like. This is the LCR PA wall. So I did put it, I bought these up. It looks really cool. This setup you can use, but it's really nice setup. So the idea is basically the conduit will be run from here up, and they have facade to cover it. Storage bus you can see there. You always use fluid storage bus because you don't need fluid storage bus, because if it's fluid you can use tank for it, right? So all of this is useful. I did receive some. I did talk a little bit. I definitely think that LCR on the best post tank. PA are better, advanced PA are better, but I still think these two are cool. I want to make them. I don't have to repeat too much post tank, to be honest. The only thing I recommend you get is blaze powder, obviously, netherrack, and I did have to set up like 3 LCR for netherrack for blaze powder, just because you need so much blaze powder post tank for a lot of stuff. Recommend set these up, or even throw into advanced PA. So these are the same, you see, with tank here and then interface. The other one, you see a tank interface. So these are running mostly 16A. There is the 16A input, which is really nice, and this can run up 64 recipe in parallel. We got all circuit here, so microprocessor, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, 7 are in the tier, and then 8, 9 was at the assembly line one, which we'll check out later. So all these are the same. All these are just basically more stuff. Once I got on like the basic material done, like RAM waffle, no, some stuff, it just basically make things go faster. So these are like assembly line passive, which is too slow. because the flow solidifier was too slow. So it basically you just need to make things go faster. You just spam up. The cloning dust is too slow, by the way. Yeah, I use almost all of this, I think. All of these are PA, all of these. We all have over here. This one is for conduit binder. I run trading coin. It's free. We also got the large solidification rate. This is for stuff that even the one need too fast. And I don't want to waste a PA for it. So for stuff like plate, block, all of these are running in loss with super parallel, which run 256. This is amazing. I love the GCYM multi-block. It's so cool. Run always run that at UV because it's cheap. It's the easiest to make. So I run it at UV and I max upgrade these because they are free, right? Very cool. I love this. This run it gives so much resources. I recommend have a separate user for this. I kind of feel bad. I only stop in this chunk, but yeah, these are really helpful for getting mass stuff. I think that those other over there is fine for like small, but for stuff you need like hundreds of thousands, like iron block or like gold block for. I think it's the yeah these are the energy so these need hundreds of thousands of things. So recommend setting the array for this instead of using the flow solder for a while. Even PA will be fast enough in my opinion. Over here we have the SimCom. I heavily recommend invest on 4 SimCom early game. I invest on these 4 and it's been so helpful. You need so many dragon layer and even extraterrestrial matter. Investing on all these 4 are good. I also run these at UIV. I think it's like UIV or UXV. Yeah, UIV. So I heavily recommend running these at UIV because it's free. Power on them might be a problem. So it's 16A here. I don't know why it's here to be honest. But yeah, these are making all the matter here, which come to this massive diamond below. I run mostly Ender Dragon and Ender Pearl. Also run Diamond, Ashoka as well, but mostly don't run. I also run some Guardian because I need a Muncie Guardian. It's amazing. One per 2 tick is absolutely insanity. It's so fast, but you will need a lot of these. I think I use like 6 millions, which is a lot. So recommend sending them as early as you can. Try to buffer these as much as you can because you will use them. Each mission like 4 stacks, you need like hundreds of missions. Just the solar panel alone, it might take like hundreds of thousands, like 10,000 of matter, 10,000 of dragon data for it. So I heavily recommend sending these up as early as you can, and a robust loot fab. So that is basically all on this part of the base here. Actually we'll check out some stuff above because I did not move everything down. I moved a lot of stuff down though. Next up we got this one. So this is the assembly line. I built 6 more of these. Couple with the 3 I will show you later on. This is 9. All of these running at UIV. So all of these running UIV. This is the neat little trick by the way. I just know of this game. If you have an interface, you can go using the memory card. I think it's the memory card. Yeah. So if you use memory card, you shift right click, you can copy the content, including the pattern. So you have like extra pattern inventory, you can just go shift right click this interface and paste it out. It makes copying patterns so much easier, and I really love that is the case. It's a classic setup beyond running with the item laser relay. And by the way, I don't recommend spamming conduit too much because it can actually overflow. I got a lot of time when the conduit actually overflow in the base. It isn't anymore, but I think wireless is probably better in some cases, maybe energy interface. But I recommend you run like not wireless for these to be honest. We got the passive, so we got the motor, the pump, the wetware, and this is the T89. I can show you actually the UXP power really quick. I can take out a stack here. So you can see here, it should run I think, maybe. Yep, it's on the UXP. You can see here, UXP power, very cool to be honest. I really like it. Emitter, field generator, motor, and emitter. I did not bother to pass it to tier 8. I only passed it to tier 7 because I think it's probably good enough. We then have the draconic fusion. So I recommend getting these as early as you can, especially Wyvern core. I recommend you get Wyvern core like the moment you got tank. You should invest in the Wyvern core. I set one up and it passive made about 40,000 Wyvern core, and I use all of it in like a single day. So it's really needed to set up Wyvern core. Also try to set up robust crafting, by the way. I actually built house. Now, I don't recommend this setup use conduit filter. It's so much filter. I recommend using this setup instead, which you add a laser relay. It's much easier to set up. However, I don't recommend you place these conduit next to redstone clock, because for some reason, if I place them, when you relock, yeah, it lost connection. I really annoying it. I have to fix this all the time, but it's too late. Same for these, by the way. I should only place it a block above, so this thing doesn't interact with the relay, because sometimes just lost connection. It's just really annoying. Like sometimes the relay just like lost connection. I have to like refix it, and just like crafting will get stuck. So I have to maintain this a lot. But I only really passive Wyvern core obviously is needed. Wyvern core, man energy manipulator, advantage locator. This thing you also do a lot well. So I recommend set up more than one. I only use 2 towers, I think, yeah, 3 towers for this. And also we got one for energy core stabilizer. But these are running at Laconic. You might think it's expensive, I agree, but post-tank you should try to send like about 16 missions as per the start plan and get one of these tower up. These are about 240 chaos shot, which isn't that expensive to be honest. You don't have to set these up, but I recommend you do. Once you got the tier 7 on passive, I heavily recommend investing in maybe 4 of these, even 8 if you want to make it faster. You will craft a lot of awakening core. So it's just nice to have these. I heavily recommend you get robust fusion because it's so long. But yeah, I really proud this one. I really think it's really cool. Try to get robust power, by the way. I don't think only conduit is the best. Sometimes it's froze too. Maybe using like phantom energy phase is better. We go back to our crafter wall. This craft basically everything in the base, or passive or not. We will use it to get dragon layer, which is really cool. I did run these at like this speed up way. Pretty funny to be honest. It's a classic. I used it from 3-fold. Again, 3-fold really use a lot. This is based just 3-fold base to be honest. But yeah. We got all the base here, all the thing we needed here already. In gap, furnaces. I did set up one extra wall, but I think they never know you use single this. You don't need it. I think this is enough. You can go more if you want, but speed up rate should be sufficient. So yeah. The amount here, I set these up for emergency guardian scale, dragon layer data. It's a really nice setup. I recommend using this setup. The old setup is garbage, but this one you show which is making which, and post-tank these are basically free, right? So you don't for the resources here. We then got the macro miner. So I invest on 8 tier 8 large macro projector. This one is for passive tier 7, and then the rest are just on demand. 8 is enough. These are running, of course, running at UIV because you need the high speed. This makes that a single tier 10 take about 17 seconds, which is pretty fast, to be honest. It's really fast. We got some tier 1 passive. This one is for tier 1, the ore passive, mostly for the lithium. This one is tier 2, which is mostly for, I think, appetite? It's appetite, yeah. And then this one is mostly for tier 3, which is, I don't know what this is for. Okay, give that one, but I don't know what this is. Oh, it's for the stellar creation data. I never bought to get more passive. I don't need passive to tier 4, 5, 6 because it's not needed. You're not gonna send tier 6. Tier 4 is useful because it gives like range of infinity, but aside from that, you don't need to send any tier 4, 5, 6. We also got the general stuff here. This is passive prescient crystal, flood control unit. This one I think is also for prescient crystal, but you need a lot of these, by the way. We also got passive red coal. I recommend setting the red coal up like LV because you can get these. But yeah, LV red coal. I spam like 64 of these with the speed upgrade. You can also run what was it again? Wall accelerator. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, invest on wall accelerator. You need these wall accelerator if you want to sorry. If you want to run fusion fast, invest into this. These are expensive, but it will help you so much in the long run. It turned the crafting from like 10 seconds to 0.5. Massive. So I recommend getting those. But you can run water on these. I don't because I don't think it's needed. Just run speed upgrade, the usual speed upgrade here, and it's fast enough. Make sure to get coal, by the way. You can get coal on like coal ore, but I used coal from DML, which is running from the start, and I got enough for basically the creative energy source. I think it's the source, right? I can't remember what it is, but it's one of those things. These are for passive here, so like magical apple, just ingot and even infused. I use this setup. Not the best, but it works. Need this the right way. This is for passive silicon stuff. I passive some other stuff as well, which is nice. You only get these passive because you want to make a lot of them. And that is basically the end of the base. I'll look at this part. This is passive tier. This is passive stuff. Supercharged laser array, the tier 2 macro miner, and the tier 7 macro miner. This is on demand. You're gonna need to need a lot of these. I recommend spamming these for on demand a ton. So many extended crafting. You're really gonna need this. I recommend getting more. I put it a little bit short and I just spend time waiting, which is not the best, but you know, what can you do? Let's go a little bit up. I did remove some of the tree chunks. You don't need to do these obviously, so why not? This must have some use, but I don't really care. I fixed this part a little bit up. I think the only part that is worth noting is probably the multi-block, because I never thought to move these multi-block at all. Yeah, so these are the first 3 I got, and I used these, obviously overclock these. 3 is a bit excessive, by the way. You only need 2, nothing really need 3, so yeah, 2 is enough. But these are the same circuit as same recipe as everything else in the base, right? So these are the first 3 that I get 6 more. We got the medium macro projector, mostly for because you need grains of infinity, and this you can use in large demand. And this comes from the compressed infinity, which come from the tier 4 macro miner. You need to understand all of these. I think these are the best way they can get grains of infinity, to be honest. It gives like 1,000 per mission, so sending about a couple hundred should be enough. You don't really need that much, I think, but you will need them, so getting this on is nice. The rotary hot furnaces, it does get used, by the way. It used to make a neutronium dope ball, but yeah, it's a really cool furnace. I really wish it get used more. The bulk blast chiller, useless post tanking, almost useless post tank to be honest, but hey. All processing also got an overhaul. I did set up a new packaging machine for that, but this basically just run editing UIV. That's it, nothing new. These get like better parallel, and that's really it. I mean, I did set up a processing array to replace the single block extractor. It's better, and you know. But yeah, aside from that, I think that's basically the base done. It's just the same as a pre-tank base, to be honest. These are the only really notable part. But yeah, I hope you enjoy playing it. Really hope if anyone continue playing Nomifactory, they will get this creative chest. We're gonna share some stuff here. So this is Rambone. Hi Rambone. So he was joining for the LVMP, but he had to go to school, so very sad. I did not show the overworld base on my tank episode, so let's show it now, shall we? The ball, by the way, is like 0.4% full. Yeah, it's a very ugly setup. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. The ball is like, I think like, I don't know. I don't really care. Like 0.49% full. It's barely a dent. But I do remember. Here it is. So here is the overworld base. I did not show the overworld base on my tank episode because I cut the recording short. That is my bad. But let's go to the tank. Let's go to the other here. It took some time to load. There we go. And here we are. This is the Earth base. This is where it all began. The Lost City. I really do feel nostalgic looking at this, to be honest. Yeah, the cows are here. This is for the chicken, for the mincemeat, for the wetware stuff. I remember Spick. If you remember Spick from the tank episode, yes, she did join into. Yeah, here it is. This is the end, the beginning, the steel ingot, where it all began. The first steel ingot, the opening industrialization. I think if I fit to put steel ingot at the overworld, to be honest. But yeah. Oh my god, the game has to lag here too. It just started loading new junk, I think. Yeah. So this is where it all began. The snap, all the tank, the old trees. I really miss this place. I really do. I love this space. I really miss it, but it has to go, obviously. We moved to space, condo never got recycled, passive circuit got left behind, epoxy resin, oh my god, that would be useful like 2 hours ago, 6 months ago. So many of this space, so many memories. Yeah, all this no longer here anymore. But yeah, I guess it's a fitting end, isn't it? What do I say? Yeah, I'm really bad doing these ends. But yeah, I suppose that's the end. I really wish I can. I hope I can find more experience playing this pack. Rather than playing GTA with a friend group, I hope I can I hope I can replicate what the magical feeling of Nomifactory. And yeah, I guess if we ever finish GTA or we finish our goal of GTA, I'll see you then. But till now, if you have any doubt about playing this pack, play it. It's such a good pack. It's such a fun pack as well. A really cool pack. Fantastic explosion. You don't want to play post tank. Just play to tank and it's already good enough. I really enjoy the game. It's excellent beginner for great tech player, to be honest. But yeah, I go to the moon. I think. Fuck. It's the moon. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, home base. I think it's the. Oh, it's like a full second. Get back. But yeah. I really hope you enjoy this. It's a really short one, shorter than last time, because again, the same. It's just basically the same stuff as before. It's just like more bigger and stuff. But I hope I can replicate the feeling of Nomifactory. I hope I can give you a really good run, and I really hope if you do have fun playing Nomifactory, please share it on YouTube because I think it's a fantastic experience, fantastic mod pack to be honest. But where's my flight? There you go. But yeah, without the way, I will see you on the next journey. Hopefully it will be Greg Tech. I don't know. I might do sushi. Sushi content because it's funny. But yeah, it's still no factory. So bye bye.